2-inch 106 PR-R commissioning. Before beginning, be sure that all isolation ball valves are closed. Tighten the 81 RP adjustment screw clockwise until it is closed. Loosen the 160 PR counterclockwise until it is closed. Introduce pressure by opening the upstream gate valve. 85 psi is introduced to the valve. 85 psi. Open the inlet isolation ball valve. Water is now traveling through the system. Open the bonnet isolation ball valve. Bleed the air from the bonnet using a screwdriver. Commission the 81 RP. 85 psi inlet pressure will not be able to open the pilot set at 200 psi. With this in mind, remove the control tubing from the outlet port. Adjust the 81 RP to bleed air from the pilot. Be sure to stand out of the way as water and air will jettison. Adjust the 81 RP until the water starts to slowly drip. Reconnect the control tubing to the 81 RP. The 81 RP target setting is 50 psi. One full turn equals 25 psi. Less than half a turn would be close to 10 psi. Adjust about 1/2 turn more. Tighten the lock nut to secure the adjustment. Commission the 160 PR. Adjust the 160 PR until no spring tension is felt. Open the outlet isolation ball valve to allow flow downstream. Slowly introduce pressure by simulating demand. We simulate demand in our lab by slowly opening the downstream gate valve. Real applications call for opening a hydrant or valve downstream. The target is 50 psi upstream and 50 psi downstream. Slowly open the downstream gate valve. 0 psi downstream because the 160 PR is not properly set. Adjust until tension is felt moving the gauge. Pressure can be seen here just above 0 psi. Next, adjust the pilot to 50 psi. The 160 PR pilot is set to 50 psi. After setting both pilots, verify that the valve is operating correctly by introducing changes in demand. Small demand changes will not affect PSI. Large changes in demand cause the 81 RP to maintain an upstream pressure of 50 psi. The pressure will drop lower than 50 psi downstream. Utilize the speed controller to dial out any chatter in the valve. Audio and visual cues show the chatter dissipate. Make final adjustments to the 81 RP to ensure proper functionality. Verify the setting by adjusting +5 and -5 psi of the set point. Return to 50 psi. If the gauge responds correctly to the adjustments, tighten the locking nut. 50 psi upstream, less than 50 psi downstream. Adjust demand. The gauge moves towards the 160 PR set point as the valve actions. 50 psi downstream. 85 psi upstream. 2-inch 106 PR-R commissioning complete.